Hey guys, welcome to Truth Trucking. My name is Kevin. This is a channel where I talk to you about my experiences, personal experiences with trucking, where I tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. I don't sugarcoat it, I tell you it how it is. Before I go ahead and jump into today's topic, which is training at Stevens Transportation, please help me out. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out so that these videos can get seen. And if you don't mind, share the video. Maybe you want to just have a good laugh with one of your buddies. Hey, check out this crazy truck driver. Or hey, man, check out this information. I feel like this truck driver could really give you some info you need. Please share the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. But let's get on to the topic. So we're going to talk about my experience training at Stevens Transportation. I got to Dallas last year, early last year after I got my CDL. I won't mention my trainer's name. He no longer works for Stevens. We had a pretty great bond. We had an amazing experience. Um, I remember the first time when me and him finally met at the yard where they were helping us do maneuvers to see, okay, which guys need to stay here a little bit longer for some help and which guys can get ready to go on the road. Mind you, 30 students, I think it was 5 to 10 trainers. So not everybody was leaving. I needed to assure my seat. I got along with this trainer. He was pretty funny. People thought we were actually related because we're both heavy guys, Hispanic. He was from Mexico origins, and I'm from Colombia. Regardless, we got along. Everybody thought we knew each other. We were friends from before. He finally gets the paperwork ready. He tells me, listen, we're ready to head out tomorrow. We already have our load. I said, perfect. I get to the truck, and one thing I will tell you before I continue. Guys, if you are new to the industry, or you're about to start training with somebody, or you're just looking for information before you jump into the industry, please understand, these trucks are our homes. You have to respect our personal space. You have to understand this space is not even that big. This is so private. I feel like you can share with just maybe a significant other. But with a complete stranger, it gets a little difficult. You know, people have habits. I'm not saying the trainees are the nasty ones. There are some trainers that are disgusting. They don't shower. Please shower. Or they don't like to keep clean, or they smoke 10 cigarettes an hour, or they have a dog and they let pee and poop everywhere. Guys, this is our home. For us drivers, let's keep it clean. For the trainees, please respect our rules, our home. You know, this is it, guys. And remember, I don't know which companies you're going to be going into. I don't know how different the policies are now. But back when I was training with Stevens, if you wanted to, play dumb games, you got dumb rewards. You got kicked off the truck. Oh, you can't kick me off the truck, man. What? Listen, you can do it peacefully. You can try to put up a fight, or you can go off the truck in handcuffs. I've seen all three. I have seen all three. So one, respect your trainers. Respect their homes. If you have one of those tough guy personalities like me, where I get heated easily, there's something I learned. Keep quiet. That's it. You're going to learn to eat poop and learn to like it while you're on the truck. I don't want to curse because I want people to be able to actually see this video. I don't want to take it down or report it. I don't know how that works, but you're going to eat a lot of poop. You're going to learn to like it. You're going to deal with a lot of things because you don't want to get kicked off a truck in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, or middle of nowhere, Oklahoma, where you know nobody and you have no money to your name. Because 9 times out of 10, anybody that joins this industry is coming into it broke. And that's hard facts. Anyways, speaking of broke, I was broke as a joke when I got on the truck with my trainer. My trainer had bought me brand new sheets and covers for my mattress. I had the top one. He bought me a mattress and covers, and I was very grateful. I didn't even have the money for that. And he gave me $100. He said, here, listen, I wish my trainer would have done this. I'm doing this for you. I know the situation. I know how it is to start the training here. It sucks to pay. It's $100. Spend it wisely. I don't need you to pay me it back, but I would like for you to pay it forward. Listen, from that moment, my trainer gained my respect. So that's a man. It's that simple. That's a man. So, okay, we get in the truck. We're rolling. The first day, it's raining heavy in Dallas. This is when I learned the road is treacherous. The road is not your friend. The road can betray you at any moment. What happens? We're driving a car all the way on the left lane. I forgot what interstate we were on. Spins out. Thankfully, nothing happens to us. We don't hit it. He spins off into the exit. I don't know. It was some Tokyo drift. We didn't hit it, but I was like, wow. My trainer said, yep, welcome to truck driving. I remember we picked up our first load was a Coca-Cola load. And I also learned something about the GPSs. Don't rely on one. And always review where you're going. Check on all your maps. Make sure you're going to the right location. Make sure you have the right information because it can make a huge difference. We ended up going to almost downtown Dallas. Until my trainer finally realized, yeah, we're not where we're supposed to be. That was my experience with the GPSs. You can get lost. You can have 5 GPSs, you get lost. But if you're not looking at all your information, being very careful about everything, reading everything, make sure you type the address correctly, you're done. You're screwed. With him, we took a couple 34s. I got to see over 30 states with him. And we took some 34s. The ones that stood out the most to me were 2 in California, 1 in Las Vegas. He showed me all the secret truck stops, the best rest areas to take amazing pictures. I'll insert some of them here now. This was in Utah. That to me was one of the best moments ever in Utah. This was a quick pass by. We just took some photos, but I mean, I had never seen anything like that. And then we did take a 34 in California. He took me to the Secret Beach, South California. He rented a hotel for us, got us food, and it was amazing, amazing. Let me show you some of that now too. Yeah, as you can see, like I had a great time. Like everybody from the training that had me on that we exchanged numbers and stuff. We were sending pictures, talking about our experiences and whatnot with our trainers. Everyone's like, dude, what trainer did you get? Are you on vacation? Are you with the owner of Stevens? Like, what's going on? You guys look like you're having a blast. Meanwhile, everybody else wasn't having the best time of their lives with their trainers. A couple friends did switch a lot of trainers. They couldn't. I don't know if it was either they were the problem or the trainers were the problem. I don't want. I don't. No comment. No comment. Then we did have another stop in California where I did do some solo traveling, and you can check those out right here. Overall, we had a great time. One thing I can't stress enough is how much safety he taught me. He taught me so much about safety, and it was great. It was awesome. Literally, I think the best training I got was with him. He kept it real. He was OG. OG. He kept it real with me. I remember even as a gift, and if you're watching this, brother, I'm sorry. I never installed it in my new truck. He did get me my radio. Personally, I don't like to use the radios anymore just because I feel like you can mess around a lot on it, or people like to mess around on it. It starts random conversations that I don't really need. Yeah, you can communicate. Oh, what's the accident? Or Johnny's taking pictures in mile marker 29. But I do appreciate everything my trainer did for me. My trainer, he always told me, as long as you put the miles down, you'll never miss a meal, and you'll always have a shower. And I did, no matter what I did. And I'm very grateful to him. I'm very, very grateful all the experience he taught me. He used to swear up and down the hills that I was driving already in Colombia, and I had never driven a truck in my life. No, bro, you were just that good of a trainer. That's the reason I knew how to drive like that, because you were that good of a trainer. And overall, it was an amazing experience. The pay sucked. I can't stress that enough. That's the only thing I will stress on. The training pay sucked. They don't pay you by the miles. The trainers do get the miles that you drive, but being now that I've trained a couple people, it should be like that. It should be. It should be because they're the ones putting more at risk than you. Yeah, you're both putting your lives on the line, but if he's a contractor, not company, where a company you don't lease or own the truck, but if he's a contractor and he's leasing the truck, he's the one putting more at risk. He's the one doing all, you have to respect that. Your trainers gotta respect that. They're the ones putting more on the line for you. And they don't need to. You think it's worth it? I mean, I've made a couple extra $100 training people. Sometimes it's not worth it. It's the I've had situations where I look at some of the people that I train and I'm like, man, if you're doing this while I'm awake, God, I can only imagine what you're doing when I'm asleep, when I can't watch you. Overall, and in conclusion, guys, everybody's training is different. A lot of my friends had horrible trainers. They had the smelly trainers. They had the your meat in the seat training where you didn't actually get good training. Guys, if you do decide to jump into the industry, when you go to train, do me a favor. If you have a terrible trainer, ask to be put onto another trainer's truck. Even if it makes your process a week longer or a couple of days longer, you need to get the best training you can. I can't stress that enough. Get the best training you can. Move forward with your lives. Yeah, I lost 2 days of training. Doesn't matter. Just do it. If you're not happy with your trainer, go to the next one. It's that simple. And overall, guys, it's the experience that you make it. It really is. However you decide to look into it, however you decide to make it, it's what it's gonna be. If you go into it with a negative attitude, it's gonna be negative. If you go into it with a positive attitude, it might be positive. Make it the best you can. Um, thankfully these big companies are sponsoring CDLs. Do your time, whether it's 6 months or a year with them. I definitely recommend you go work for a smaller company unless you like the big company lifestyle. Me personally, I'm not for the big companies. I don't like being a number on the screen. I like being able to call the owner of the company at night when I have an issue. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you have some feedback, I'd love to hear it. Even if it's negative or positive, I'd love to hear the feedback. Until next time, guys. Also, don't forget, you can check me out on Instagram, The Truth Trucking. It's a little more personal into my life. Or you can check me out on TikTok, The Truth Trucking. I'm still working the kinks on how to use TikTok. Or again, just subscribe to the channel, check out the videos. I can't wait to share more videos.